Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, it's New Year's Eve. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve tonight and celebrating 2022. There's gonna be a lot in store in 2022 for the Humvee here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to work and go ahead and work on this Humvee. See if we can get those control arms painted over here and installed, and also go ahead and get that brake painted too. So let's go to work. So here's the inside. It's not terrible. We'll go make it cleaner though. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this tank out. I showed you what was inside. It was pretty gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out with the hose and let this thing dry over the next couple days, and yeah, let it do its thing. Well, I'm off to O'Reilly again, as usual. Gotta go pick up my new caliper. Let's go get it. So I just got back from Harbor Freight, O'Reilly's, of course, and Lowe's and Home Depot. Got some new hardware here for the front brake protectors. New air hose, because I really need it out here. And got some paint. That's just regular base black. I need a little bit extra. I have a tad, but not enough to do those control arms. So that'll definitely get me through. So I have a little dilemma right here with this. When I was pushing in the bearings, I folded in the control arm. This is on the upper passenger side. I mean, it's in like maybe not even a quarter of an inch. So I tried to hook it to the truck right here, tow the chain. Somehow I got these separated because I can't get a jack in there to actually jack it up. So I just tied it to the frame of this, and I'm gonna use this engine hoist here. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple pulls and just see if I can stretch them out. I mean, it's ever so slight, so it may even be like 1/8 of an inch that it needs to bring. So we'll see how it goes. So right here is where it's hitting. I mean, it is ever so slightly. Just, I don't know. It just happened. I measured the other side and like, yeah, 1/8 of an inch. Well, since the brake is done and it's installed on the driver's side front, let's go ahead and put the brake protector on. It's the single one, it's all by itself. right, I'm back. We went to O'Reilly, got the new caliper. Let me go ahead and tape it up, paint it, and let it do its thing, and we'll go ahead and continue with the Humvee. So I just went to Lowe's and Home Depot as well and went ahead and got new bolts for the rest of the, with the brake protectors, the L brackets for those in the front. So they'll be new all the way around. I think on the last video we did the ones in the rear. I'll go ahead and replace all of these. Also another pack, the radiator mount, where it mounts, I went ahead and got new hardware for it. That stuff just looks terrible. So here we go. Okay guys, so I got my brand new tank cap here that went in the bottom of the diesel tank, and my other one was all kinds of dry rotted, just destroying, wouldn't even unscrew. So got a brand new one. We'll go ahead and get this thing installed. Okay, my pieces are getting clean, even these pieces of hose. Yeah, all my C-clamps, hose clamps. And here we go, first coat. All these pieces, I'm just using satin black. It looks actually phenomenal. Looks great. Caliper's still sitting over here. As soon as they're done, one more coat of this, and we can go ahead and put this filler neck back together. Other than this hose right here, this one is extremely dry rotted. Check that out. So, and I don't even know if I can find this. I might have to order this online because Lowe's does not have a piece this long for some reason. I have no idea why. I went to Home Depot as well. Nothing that long. They only have like little cup links. All right, final coat on everything. I got stuff hanging up. It looks phenomenal. So here we go. Come on, dry, and please don't do any of this. And it's like weird weather. Today is January 1st, and it literally is like 70 something degrees. That's Georgia weather for you. I think the filler neck is good and dry. Let's go ahead and assemble it up. Go from there. Now I know there's going to be a ton of adjusting on this, but hey, it's in place. It looks fantastic. So way better than it did. A little spray paint, hey, it goes a long way. Okay, I'm ready to spray. It's getting kind of late again on me, but I've only got the one control arm to do here. So let's go ahead and shoot it and clear it and move on. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because the cell, I'm going to move it in here. So, I don't know, let's go. Cut 2. Cut 3. Well, I knew I shouldn't have done this today. It bubbled up big time right there. I don't know if that's from the humidity, because it is very humid out today, and I've learned my lesson with that, and I keep doing it for some reason. It bubbled up big time right there on the top. I don't know why or what. I'm just gonna let that dry, sand that down, and wait till tomorrow and shoot it again. This stuff happens. All right, guys, the next day, and I know what happened. Do you know what this is? It's rain. It was hanging right over this. I guess I probably had like 6 inches of gap right there. Didn't even pay attention. And when it turned around, it hit right there. Flawless everywhere else. And it just started raining. I didn't realize it because I was standing under the awning right here. And yeah, so not good. We're going to go ahead and sand this down. And then I'll give it another coat of base, and then we'll clear it. Hey, now I'm inside the shed. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Nice and dry in here. So let's get to work. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that wax and grease remover to dry off that thing, it's still really humid out here today. It's probably not, again, the best day to paint. But let's go ahead and throw the caliper that we painted. Let's go ahead and throw it on the driver or passenger side. Go ahead and slap these pads on. Wow, that one was really easy to put in. So the only good brake, an easy brake, is the passenger front. Tons of room up there compared to the others. Let's go. All right, now that the brakes are on, let's go ahead and throw these brand new front brake lines on. I got from Federal Military Parts. And yeah, they were $100 for the pair up front. Really pricey on shipping, but I've noticed that's about the going rate for the pair. Yeah, let's throw them on there. Let's go. Well, chill out with the brakes. I had to go run to O'Reilly real quick. I'll tell you why as soon as I get back. Crazy, crazy. Okay, so I'm back from O'Reilly, and this piece right here, this is the adapter that goes into where the banjo bolt goes into the caliper. Never paid attention to it, and guess what? The new caliper does not come with this adapter. So if you do replace the calipers, make sure you take this off. I cannot believe they still had that caliper. It's been 2 days. But luckily it's the weekend and they didn't come and pick up the cores yet. So I got lucky that my caliper was still there and I was able to get this piece. Because without it, I can't put the brake line in on the driver's side. All right, guys, I'm up front here. And actually the brakes, they get held down right here. The line itself, right here, I got new stainless hardware, obviously, to go into it. But the lines they're not like the back and they sit right here. They're actually gonna wrap around, come kind of down underneath where the diff mounts are here, and then they're gonna meet here in the middle. And I'll go ahead and mount them up right here with this little guy right there. So here we go. So I was back here looking at the pictures, and I don't like this. Like, this is how it was mounted before. And I mean, this is gonna hit. This is gonna hit. So I'm gonna secure these down in one more point somewhere. But I went back and looked at the photo, and there was nothing. It was only that in my photos. So I don't know. I'm gonna go look around. Well, guys, it did it again. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. I mean, it's still raining. It bubbled in the same spots. So I kind of scraped it off as it was wet. Threw some primer on it. Now I'm just going to go back through this and sand it again. And we'll give it another shot. So got my sandpaper. And start out with some 180 and just go from there. So guys, it's January 2nd. I had the compressor running. You can hear it in the shed. Do I continue on and try to paint this thing tonight? Because the humidity, it's drying. You saw the concrete. It's actually, the humidity's leaving. You can feel it leave. It's crazy. There's a mammoth cold front behind this. And we live outside of Atlanta, and they're saying by 9 o'clock tonight, it's gonna snow. It is 68 degrees right now. Okay. Hey, weather boys. Do it. I hope I wake up and there's a foot. I don't care. But should I give this another try? I may or may not. The compressor's full of air. I'm sanding and sanding. It's like the stuff is not even drying. I'm still sanding, and my gut is telling me no. Let's see. Let's go. So that's going to be a wrap for today's video, guys. Hey, it's 2022 now. I hope you guys had a great new year. Still a lot more to come on the Humvee. I don't know. I'm in a dilemma with this whole passenger side over here. I chose not to go ahead and paint that control arm. I just was, I went with my gut on that one and said, you know what? I'll let it completely dry down there, do whatever. I'll sand it down today, probably, maybe tomorrow. That'll be in the next video for sure. We'll go ahead and get that thing painted up. Still at a dilemma with the upper control arm on the same side. It is pushed in too much still, and I still can't try with the engine hoist to spread it back out, but it wasn't happening, so I'm in a dilemma with that. Let me guys know what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Hit that little bell. Share the video. And until next time, see you later.